Hey guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel. I am in Wales this week and I'm kicking things off at the Vale Golf Resort, as you can see behind me. I was here yesterday, managed to get 18 holes in on the Wales National Course, which is the star attraction here at the Vale, you could say, certainly from a golfer's perspective. And having played that course a few years back, not all 18 holes, and then 18 yesterday, I can vouch for it already, and I can say that that alone is definitely worth a trip to the Vale, South Wales. About half an hour from Cardiff. Yeah, Wales National ticked a lot of boxes for me yesterday, but on top of Wales National, the Vale boasts a whole host of other things to make your stay here comfortable, fun, convenient, etc. So I'm going to show you around the resort a little bit, do a bit of a review of the resort itself, my thoughts on the Wales National Golf Course in detail, and we're going to dive into some action from yesterday as well to show you a little bit more of that amazing golf course. And I'm also going to be talking to some staff members here to maybe capture a little insider's tip on what you need to be looking out for if you're coming on your next Wales golf holiday to the Vale Resort. Absolutely buttoned off the first tee here on the Wales National Course at the Vale. Always a great way to get your round off to a decent start by shooting one straight up the pipe. I still got 180 yards into this first green, pretty big target. But again, you know, that's a fairly long iron for my first iron shot of the day. Let's see how I get on. Right, standard disclaimers apply. That was my first 5 shots of the day. No warm up, no even practice swings on the first tee, straight out the car onto the first tee. Technically that's not a 3-putt because I was on the fringe, but anyway, I'll take a 5 on my first. So the Wales National Course here at the Vale, off the tips, this is a proper beast. It's over 7,400 yards. I'm playing it off the yellows today, which brings it down to about 6,600, much more in my neck of the woods, a bit more comfortable. I am here just to have a bit of fun after all. Gorgeous par 5 second coming down the hill, and sod's law, I took an extra club to avoid that water hazard just short of the green and absolutely flushed it. So I mean, I guess it's obviously better than going in the water, but I pitched back edge of the green and bounded all the way through to this flower bed. Yeah, not really feeling this up and down. Right people, go big or go home, right? Wish me luck. Over, I would expect. Yep, just right of the green. Loving the par 4 6 so far. Pretty little par 4 down the hill. I had a pop at the green. I think I pitched about pin high, maybe a yard to the right of the green, so hopefully it's in a decent spot. But yeah, I like the variety holes like this bring to the course. Obviously so far you're talking championship stuff, even off the tees that I'm playing off, it's playing fairly long. But then all of a sudden the course throws this opportunity at you to have a little pop at the green on a par 4. Loving that. There we go, as I said, just pitched around here, I think, around through. So just long and right of the green. Hopefully I can get this up and down for a cheeky little birdie. That would be nice. Having said that, it's not looking like the easiest of tasks. Full disclosure, I did not see myself holding that putt after that pants chip. Right guys, 15 points with a couple of blobs there on the front 9, heading into the back 9 here on the Wales National Course at the Vale. And if memory serves, I didn't play the whole course last time I was here. I have played these holes. Played here with Coach and Mark. God, that must have been 4 or 5 years ago at least. I'm pretty sure this is where this course gets extra special. Well, I can't hit him much better than that. I thought that was perfect off the tee, but as you can see, that has come pretty close to a watery grave, but in decent shape now, and not too far into what I seem to remember being the biggest putting green I've ever seen. So as I make my way onto the 13th green here on the Wales National Course, you may notice I brought a Bushnell with me. I'll show you why in a second. As I said back in the fairway, this is one of the biggest putting greens I've ever seen in my life. I'm standing on the left, the pin is cut front right, and that's 55 yards away. If you want to do the maths on that, convert that into feet, that is 3-putt territory. And it's not even the fact that you could leave yourself with a 55-yard putt. Just look at the slope on this green. Massive speed bump right in the middle of the green, playing back up the hill towards the pin, and then just up here, obviously the camera's flattening out slightly, but it looks as if someone's buried an elephant under here. That is one of the biggest mounds I've seen on a putting green in my life. So yeah, even if you don't leave yourself with a 55-yard putt, having a 2-putt on the card as you walk off the 13th green here at the Vale is something to be patting yourself on the back about, I reckon. Right, finished the day as I began with an absolute fairway splitter up 18 here. Not too far in from my third, maybe able to get another birdie on the card. I've actually had 3 now because one of the holes, a couple of holes back, I thought it was a par 4. It was just a short par 5 and a lot shorter today because the yellows were quite far forward. So I'm actually on 3 birdies now. I've had a few blobs. The score's not going too badly. I'm going to tot up the final score at the end of the round. But yeah, I haven't disgraced myself and I've really enjoyed the Wales National Course. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in detail, as well as what you can find away from the fairways here at the Vale when I finish. So yeah, fingers crossed, nice wedge shot up the last. Right, all done with golf for the day. I just had a quick change in my hotel room. I'm in one of these ones up here, and I'm now popping down to the bar for an informal, relaxed bit of dinner. Might have a couple of beers as well. There's also a restaurant on site here too, so you've got a fine dining restaurant and a more casual bar setting. Let's go check the bar out, shall we? Right guys, so as well as the Wales National course, which I played 18 holes on yesterday, the Vale have balanced things up because the Wales Nationals, no getting around it, it's a tough course. If you go off those back tees at 7,400 yards, good luck to you. I played it at around 6,700 and it was still a bit of a slog in places. So that's the big championship test here at the resort. And as I said, they've evened things out with what I'm standing on right now, which is the second course here called the Lake Course. Now, similarly to Wales National, it's very much parkland in essence. It's got spectacular holes like the one behind me, as you can see, and a lot of the challenges defined by these water hazards, which we saw yesterday on Wales National too. So you could think of this course as, I don't know, a smaller sibling of the big brute over there. Either way, the fact that the Vale has 36 holes of such quality right on your doorstep, literally rolling out of bed and onto the first tee of the Lake Course, and then it's like a 30-second drive in a golf cart to get to the Wales National, is a massive, massive plus point for this resort. And it means you've got plenty of variety, 2 stunning golf courses to keep you entertained when you're down here in South Wales. Unfortunately, I've not had a chance to play the Lake Course on this visit. As I said, did 18 on Wales National yesterday, but I have played this course before, or at least some of the holes anyway. So with that in mind, just take a little closer look at the Lake Course. Shall we do a little flashback? Little flashback, yeah? All right. Let's go back a few years.
I reckon you could be over near the Vale flower sign.
It wasn't red.
Oh, is that a ball up there? No. He's a lovely boy, Matt.
There's a ball.
Oh, there's been a spot.
Play that one. Get a free drop from that pipe.
Go on, Ray.
Oh, get in there. That's
Gotta be it.
yours. That is dead on line with where it went.
Right. Yeah, where you go? You're gonna try and make it over onto the beach?
Yeah. That'd be a good shot.
Go on then. Get up.
Oh. I can play that.
It's on.
That's even better now.
There it is. That was good. Up and down from there. You're still in the hazard there, Rory, okay? So you can't ground and stuff in there still. I'm going to have to move. There it is. So you've got that for a point. Never give up, Matt.
Right, just on my way in to find a guy called Richard who's actually helped me set this little visit to the Vale up. Thank you very much, Richard. I'm going to pick his brains, see how long he's worked here, what he does, and see if he's got any insiders tips for us, for anyone who might be visiting in the near future. Right guys, back on the first tee, and this is something that's quite common. Whenever I go to do these filming trips, the staff at the resorts, they quite like seeing my face. So what I tend to do is I go and pull them out of their offices and get them onto the golf course. So would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, so my name is Richard Williams. I've been here about nearly 15 years. And I've been looking after golf accounts and the sports teams and sports accounts here, and obviously lucky enough to work in a great place, in a great office, and right on the edge of the golf course.
Yeah, so we were just chatting while we were waiting for some guys to tee off down the first on the Lake Course, and you obviously said you've been here a long time. I kind of think I've ticked all the boxes in this review video in terms of what's on offer here. I'd like to think I have anyway.
Yeah.
So you've obviously got 36 holes. Which one's your favourite course? I could probably guess.
I'm a big fan of this course,
Yeah?
particularly the Lake Course, mainly because it's a lot shorter.
Yeah, the other one's a bit of a brute, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and I think you've got to be a bit more accurate on this one. There's a lot more birdie opportunities on this course because you don't need to hit so long off the tee. It's obviously nicer going in with a wedge or an 9-iron than a 4-iron. But yeah, you get a lot more opportunity to play around with the shots on this course. Whereas the National, it is a bit more of a brute strength course and a longer hitters course. Yeah.
Well, thank you for arranging my accommodation last night. It was a very comfortable stay. I had dinner at the bar because I was kind of just in a bit of a casual mood last night. What is your favourite place to eat on the resort?
I'm actually a big fan of the grill we've got down there, mainly because they have the steaks and things on the menu. So we include those in our TDH options and our dinner packages as well. So you can't beat it when you're paying £26 or £27 for dinner. Small little supplements then for steaks just to top it off. And again, with the balcony you've got down there, sitting outside having your beers and things, and a steak after golf, pretty perfect. Really.
Beer after golf. Okay, so
cold squash.
Yeah, and obviously you got unbelievable facilities here at the Vale. So I was saying on the video, people who may be in family groups or various other people who might have come and have an extended stay, there's a lot more to do than just the golf. But let's pretend venturing away from the golf resort slightly. What's within easy reach, would you say, people who might want to go and explore a bit of South Wales?
In fact, South Wales is quickly becoming quite an adventure place as well. So we bounce a lot of our packages around with extras you can do off the resort. So Cardiff city centre is only about 30 minutes away. And then down there you've got the indoor whitewater rafting. You've got various tourist attractions. You've got the beaches, which are Porthcawl and Southern Down, about 25 minutes away as well. So we actually get a lot of leisure business which come to use us as most of as a hub. And then they get to travel around 20 minutes away. They can head down the beach or they head to Cardiff and do their shopping or do their activities as well. So yeah, we're very lucky. I feel like we're in a great place, countryside, and only 20-25 minutes away then from the city centre. Excellent.
And you mentioned Porthcawl. I've been saying on the video that this is obviously one of the best golf resorts in Wales, and it's the convenience of being able to stay in a nice hotel and roll out of bed onto the first tee. But if people are coming down to stay for, let's say, 3 nights, there's absolutely nothing stopping golfers, is there, from playing both of your courses and then venturing out to play at a place
we
like
actually
Royal Porthcawl?
We do quite a few of those packages. Most of them are done sort of ad hoc, and we price them when they come in. But we are looking at those partnerships, and in fact we actually get used a lot as a base for even longer than 3 nights, maybe 5-6 nights, and include courses like Porthcawl or Southern Down or Pennard, Piling Kenfig. I'm also a big links fan myself, played a lot of golf, so yeah, to use us as a hub, and then you've got the range of courses around us is becoming more popular as well.
Excellent. Well, speaking of Royal Porthcawl, I've got a tea time there in about an hour, so I'm going to have to leave you. Richard, thank you very much for having me and for giving us some inside tips on the Vale. And yeah.
Thank you very much.
I've got to go and play Royal Porthcawl now. Oh, it's a tough gig, mate. Someone's got to do it. Right, guys, we're back where this video started. So to sum up, my very brief visit to the Vale Resort. As I said, I've been here a couple of years back as well to see some of the lake course and some of the Wales National course. Mega convenient, like all golf resorts. You can roll out of bed onto the first tee. The Wales National, as I said at the start of this video, is reason enough to come and visit this resort. The lake course, as Richard was just saying, is actually his favourite, and I've heard quite a few other members say similar things as well, offering a slightly different, easier challenge than the Wales National. Both just absolutely gorgeous golf courses in great condition in an amazing part of the country, in the countryside here in South Wales. And as we've been seeing throughout this video, there's so much else on offer here at the Vale. And interestingly, as Richard was just saying, it's a really convenient place for golfers to come and visit for an extended period of time. So you don't have to do the 1 night, 2 night, 1 or 2 round packages that we commonly sell at Your Golf Travel. If you want to do an extended tour of South Wales, the Vale is a great place to come and base yourself. Go and explore the south coast in its entirety, enjoy some stuff away from the golf course and other golf courses, some of Wales's best, as well as the 2 that they've got here within easy reach of this resort. So yeah, the Vale, it ticks all the boxes. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want any more information about this amazing resort, make sure you drop some comments down below or email me at raymondo@yourgolftravel.com. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and there's a link down there in the description, take you through to the venue page if you need any more info and you don't want to talk to me. Go and click that, and I'll see you guys soon, because I'm here in Wales for the next few days. I've got some pretty epic courses on the cards.